Okay, so now you can talk about those who know English but not able to express themselves properly and looking for some motivation. So you can be their motivator. So explain something about them.
If they like they want to speak but they don't have a motivation.
Yeah, I mean like those who knows English but not able to express themselves properly, they just like feel like to somebody come and motivate us that yeah how to be fluent and how to enhance this speaking skill, right? Who is not beginner but know how to talk but still they're fumbling while speaking. Yes, they don't. I mean they are lacking their confidence somewhere. So how to tackle this?
I think they should just watch these videos that we are having right now. There are so many available videos that these sessions. So in these sessions, people are talk on so many topics. So they should watch these. This will probably motivate them to speak English. And this is the only thing I have for them.
Okay, so like tell me that we are uploading so many videos as a like English speaker, right? Because we are a learner as well as we want to motivate somebody to learn and start their journey in English speaking. That's okay, but who is already able to express themselves, okay, and want to be fluent and want to flourish their English speaking. So like which channel or which podcast or which movies they should follow so that they can become and they can be fluent in English, because
See,
you have
yeah.
to have ideal somebody, you have to follow someone with whom, I mean like whom you want to express your feeling, like whom you want to be, right? So
Yes, yes, I totally get your point. Whatever you are trying to say, I totally understand. But the thing is that if you are talking about the fluency, then it will only come. You can only become fluent by speaking, because like as you mentioned, what kind of movies should they watch? What kind of podcast they should they watch? Because watching something won't make them fluent. It will only give them like vocabulary or like knowledge about some topics, right? But if they want to be fluent, they need to speak with someone, because this is the only way to be fluent in English. Because when you are learning a language, you need to practice it. Like if you won't practice it, you won't be able to speak it properly. So I think if you're talking about the fluency, then they need a partner to speak with. If they don't have a partner, then they can opt for these online conversations. Other than that, they won't be able to fluent in English, because they need to speak. And like if you like when it comes to movies or podcast, they should watch podcast for knowledge on some topics and vocabulary and in English, because whatever podcast they are watching, they need to watch in English, and movies they are watching, they should be in English. Even if I talk about myself, I also like to watch movies, TV shows in English, because I like them. I like their stories, and like this is motivates me. I would say like I get so many new words from their movies and TV shows. So yeah, this is it.
okay, so do you really think as a English speaker, because you are also learning right now, as well as you are like teaching someone, so that's okay. So like, do you really think listening is more effective than reading or writing? I mean, if you compare listening, reading, writing, which are like which is more effective, listening or reading or writing?
I think
Which they
listening.
should do more?
I think I don't know how to compare it, because every these four skills, writing, reading, listening, and speaking, these four skills has their own important role in the language learning. But when it comes to listening, I think listening can be said that it is more important, because when we don't when we don't listen to words, how do we understand it? Because listening is the only way we are learning. Because if there is no listening, how we will be able to even learn words, even write and read? Because when we learn what is the word, then we read it, right? So I think listening can be said that it is the most important part of language learning.
Yeah. I have also heard somewhere that if you want to learn English, you have to listen a lot. Okay, if you're speaking, but not listening, it means you're learning half, right? Like you are enhancing your speaking skill, but what about your listening skills? Because eventually you have to listen somebody to have a conversation, right? You have to understand someone. So listening is also important than speaking. So we have to follow both of them. And if you have much time, then of course you can adapt any other skill like writing and reading as well. I mean, every four technique has their own aspect to, their own benefits to do. But if you really want to work on your listening and understanding somebody, then work in your both, like listening and speaking in both.
Yeah, that is
There's
very
your,
true.
yeah, yeah,
As you
yeah.
said that if you don't listen, what how would you understand? Similarly, the way we are speaking right now, if I don't listen to you properly, how will I
Exactly.
be able to understand your question, and how will I be able to answer your question?
Exactly, exactly.
So this
Because
this is this is the example, this is the
yeah,
example that I have given.
exactly, exactly. So, I mean, why I'm like asking this question, because many people have this issue that yeah, we have to just speak, speak, speak. But what about listening? If you don't listen, then you will be not able to convey your message. You are not able to make somebody understand. So, both of thing is really important. So you have to go with both of listening as well as speaking. So for that, like we can follow some certain podcasts and some audio platform from where you can get some stories, some like politics, newses, and many more things you can get and just start listening. Yeah, speeches as well. On YouTube, there are a lot of speeches available. We can go through that. Okay, so one more question that who do you follow as an English speaker on YouTube?
I don't follow any like I follow so many people who have these kind of conversation because I like to listen their conversation and the topic. But if I talk about any particular person, I don't follow any particular person. My motivation, my inspiration is only lies in movies and TV shows because I watch them and I get so motivated by the people, how they speak, how their body language works, how their facial expression works. So you can say that my motivation comes from the movies that I watch, TV shows that I watch in English. So and I watch. So my motivation comes from the native speakers who speaks English in the movies. Basically, actors who are acting and speaking. So my inspiration is them only.
But there might be someone, like such as I like Priyanka Chopra. I mean, I just don't like, but the way she expresses her thoughts, the way she, like deliver her speeches, everything is just mesmerizing, right? So I really love her accent, the way she speak, and I really want to speak like her. Not just like I'm talking about the fluency, but the way she speak is really captivating. So you must be having someone, with whom I mean, like whom you want to speak. Something like you want to copy, probably the accent or probably the fluency or the way they speak. So I mean, anything.
See, as I already mentioned, I don't have any particular person, but as you mentioned about Priyanka Chopra, so I also follow so many celebrities, whether from Pakistan or India. So I do sometimes watch their interviews and they speak in Hindi, but they switch to English, I really like I feel like someday I also give interview and I speaking in English, I answer them in English. So this can be motivation, I would say, but I don't have any particular person. So yeah.
Uh, okay, okay, okay. So now this would be my last question, surely. So I mean,
Yeah,
what
you
are you
know
doing
worries.
these days? Yeah. So what are you doing these days to enhance your speaking skill? Yes. And what kind of
Uh,
activities you are doing? If you like to share.
I'm just doing these kind of virtual conversations. I'm trying to like I am taking mostly 3 to 4 sessions in a day, but with a gap of 2 3 days in gap in between. So yeah, this is the only thing that I'm doing because but like I'm not following any other methods because I'm also busy with my studies. As I mentioned that I'm a student, so I'm busy with my studies and I have exams in few days as well. So I'm not following any activities but these kind of conversations only.
Okay, so how much time do you give a day to have a conversation on a video call?
2 hours, mostly 2 hours.
Only 2 hours. And what about editing and uploading videos? It takes too much time.
Okay,
You know
okay.
that.
Okay. If like if I have to count these steps as well, then it would be 4 hours. Like I don't edit that much. I just make thumbnails and yeah, I don't do most editing. So yeah, it would be like 4 hours
Okay.
if I.
One thing I don't understand, like let's say I'm recording this video, okay, and after a while, like this video will be uploaded on my YouTube channel. But if I want to edit something, okay, so I'm gonna choose some application through like I'm gonna edit this video. So the resolution of this studio gonna be increased a lot, like double, triple. I don't understand this. But if I download this as it is, okay, and like upload on YouTube channel, so it will hardly consume 200 MB data or 100 MB data. Yeah. But after editing, if I upload, my God, it's just 1 GB, sometimes 1.5 GB. Oh my God, it's just.
Oh, oh my God, like this is the same thing that I was thinking recently. Like I also noticed this that when we edit this, the video probably gets higher resolution over like 1.2 GB and something. But when like we download this as it is, it would be like 200, 250,
Yeah,
100 MB,
exactly.
something like that. I don't know, I
Yeah.
also did understand, but I don't, I what I do is that when it consumes so much MB, but I just upload it. When it's uploaded, I just delete it from my edited version. I just keep the original version. I delete the edited version because it will it is uploaded now. There is no need of this. Otherwise, if it like if it would be like in the mobile, it would be just keeping the storage. So I just delete it and keep the original version.
Okay, so which app do you use to edit your videos? Uh,
I use in short that is for video editing, and for thumbnail editing I use PixArt.
okay, Pixel, I know, but I use VN.
PixArt.
And okay, PixArt. Okay, yeah. So I use VN application. Through that, I edit my videos, and I don't prefer to edit from that. I don't know, because that resolution, okay, after editing, it just get increased, and I get really fed up, and I don't have that much MB data, okay, for uploading, because I have to do so many stuff, not only uploading video, right, so that I can consume all the data. So now what I think that I should, upload as it is. The way I record and I get my video here, raw video, I just upload. So the same thing I'm doing it. No editing, no any like engaging stuff and all. But I want to do many more things. But what to do? Because it consumes lots of data.
Then do you not have any Wi-Fi connection?
No, I use my like phone data.
Yeah, then
Yes.
it would be difficult for, yeah, it is
Yeah. So
difficult.
yeah. So for one day, I get like 1.5 GB. So I guess it is not easy, and it is not sufficient for me if I edit and upload my videos, because it consumes a lot, probably 1 GB. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
So I think
So
we should wrap up now.
yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that. Yeah, it was wonderful conversation with you, and we should now wrap up this conversation. I hope we will meet again in future.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. We will definitely meet again, and we will definitely decide a topic beforehand so we can
Of
speak on
course.
it. And yeah, it was really nice conversation with you. So yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. See ya. Bye.
Bye.